Everyone's been wondering, where are all the new brew reviews? What's been going on? Well, I'll tell you coming up in just a couple of minutes why I've been away for about 3 weeks and I've lost 15 pounds. I would not recommend doing this. All right, so let's get right to it. Due to overwhelming demand, and I think you, the viewer, just loves seeing me in pain, I've had the request again for Sam Adams Oktoberfest. You know me and Sam Adams, we don't get along too well. I must be allergic to something in the brewing process because I always break out in a sweat and my ears get really red and I get really hot when I'm drinking Sam Adams. And check out the 2020 Sam Adams Oktoberfest brew review. Check out the score I gave that. Besides the overwhelming viewer response of wanting me to do Sam Adams Oktoberfest again, 2021 is because apparently Sam Adams changes up the recipe a little bit from year to year. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Let's hope it is, because I remember not liking Sam Adams Oktoberfest 2020 very well. Please stand by. We have an airplane buzzing the Wiesn. It's amazing how deathly quiet it was before I started this brew review. 5.3% alcohol, 16 IBUs, which is right up my beer alley. You know me, I don't like hoppy beers. I'm not sophisticated enough to get the hoppy beer. All right, let's read the label. Malt brings so much to a great beer. That's why we've developed a unique malt blend to provide a robust color and smooth, rich flavor. And like you, we look forward to the tradition every year. My antenna is up. Let's pop the top and see what we got on Sam Adams Oktoberfest 2021. Oh, a rather anemic opening. I'm liking the color so far. A very traditional Märzen color. Nice and golden reddish due to a lot of the malt. Unfortunately, we're getting that cheap macro brew soapy head. Although khaki in color, I anticipate it dissipating. And hey, I don't want to drink alone. Grab yourself a beer. And it's time for the liquid to hit the lips on an 82-degree Oktoberfest day here in the beer Wiesn. Prost! Oh, and hey, before I forget about it, please tap that subscribe button. We're just a handful of subscribers away from that 1,000 subscriber mark. Really appreciate it. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to give you my rating out of 5 stars. How good a brew is Sam Adams Oktoberfest 2021? But first, let me tell you how I lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks, and I would not recommend doing it. Well, I've been recovering from COVID for the last few weeks. I had it for about 3 weeks and was flat out on my back. Lost 15 pounds, which, to be honest, I had to lose that 15 pounds to begin with. Most of that I gained over the quarantine doing brew reviews. All right, so Sam Adams Oktoberfest 2021. Did they change up the recipe a little bit? I don't know, because it's been a year and I don't remember what the other one tasted like. Be sure to go back and check out my Sam Adams Oktoberfest brew review from 2020. See the rating I gave that, and let me know down below. I should have watched it before I did this one, I guess, but I didn't want it to sway my review, so we're just going at this one flat-footed. It does have a good malt profile. There is that cheap, thin macro taste that I hate in a cheap brew. I understand that, you know, Sam Adams isn't necessarily a cheap brew. This seasonal Oktoberfest, I got a 6-pack for $8.99, which, but I'm getting that cheap taste to it. It is spicy. I would put this almost to a spiciness of like a Christmas time beer or a holiday beer. It does have that maltiness, and the 16 IBUs, yeah, I believe that because I don't taste any hops at all. There's just something mid-swallow that I don't like. That's what she said. I'm getting a little bit of some citrus notes into it, but more spice. And is it a true Märzen? I would go ahead and put this in the category of a Märzen style taste or a mouthfeel on my palate. This is what I'm feeling. Definitely not a fest beer. It's heavier than a fest beer. Who would be drinking Sam Adams Oktoberfest 2021? I would say People who are 35 years old and above who have never been to a proper Oktoberfest and think that they're drinking a proper Oktoberfest beer. It's not too heavy, 5.3% alcohol. I could see, putting away a few of these before life starts going sideways. And also keep in mind, I've dropped 15 pounds having COVID, and I haven't been drinking, obviously, nearly as much, so my tolerance is way down. I don't know, let me know what you think down below with Sam Adams Oktoberfest for 2021. Out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good Oktoberfest beer, I'm going to give Sam Adams, I'm going to have to ring you up, at about a 3.18 stars out of 5. All right, so there you go. Great to be back. And hey, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button down below. Check out more of my 100 plus brew reviews here on the channel. And hey, it's a beautiful day here in the beer Wiesn. Don't just sit there. Grab yourself a beer. Prost.